So, build upon this message. And the 16th Psalm. Let's all stand. One hundred 16th. Love the Lord, because he has heard my voice and my supplications. Because he has inclined his ear unto me, therefore will I call upon him as long as I live. The sorrows of death compass me, and the pains of hell get hold upon me. I found trouble and sorrow. Then I called upon the name of the Lord. O Lord, beseech thee, deliver my soul. Gracious is the Lord and the righteous. Yea, our God is merciful. The Lord preserves the simple. I was brought low, and he helped me. Return unto thy rest, O my soul. For the Lord hath dealt bountifully with thee. For thou hast delivered my soul from death, mine eyes from tears, my feet from falling. I will walk before the Lord in the land of the living. I believe, therefore I have spoken. I was greatly afflicted. I said in my haste, all men are liars. What shall I render unto the Lord for all his benefit toward me? I will take cup of salvation, call upon the name of the Lord. I will pay my vow unto the Lord now in the presence of all his people. Amen. Have a seat. I sing this song last year about the same time. When I see the mountain looming up high, call the Lord. Lord, help me move this mountain. Song then called Speak to the Mountain. From strength to strength, went some time ago. Then again we're sinking low in the shadow of the mountain, looming high above our head. We need no fear what lies ahead. For the word has clearly said that our faith would be sufficient to make the mountain disappear. Speak to the mountain, you know triumph over me. Be thou removed from here to yonder, disappear into the sea. Speak to the mountain, the mountain must move, and he shall claim victory. In the midst of the battle, when the foe is gaining ground, look up and see the mighty hands of God reaching down. Speak God's name, Satan tremble. Speak God's word and watch him free. Once again, our God delivers. The mountain crumbles at our feet. Speak to the mountain, you know triumph over me. Be thou removed from here to yonder, disappear into the sea. Speak to the mountain, speak with authority, and the mountain must move, and he shall claim victory, and the mountain must move, and he shall claim victory. That's right. Dear Lord, I come to you in the distress, in the sorrow and the darkness, Lord. We call your name because you are mighty. You are the one who saves, delivers. So we open our heart and cry out to you, Lord. Give me the word that I need to preach this morning. Time together we worship you. Be with us through the service. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. He said, love the Lord because he hears my prayer. My voice and my supplication, the prayer, ask you, Lord. For God Almighty, for the throne in heaven. Where is heaven? Up high? I don't know what heaven is. But the wonderful praise all set up. God Almighty. Our Savior Jesus' right hand on the throne. Amen. Wonderful praise. But he still hears my prayer, my supplication. I wonder about that. I have a house phone, still have a house phone. I don't know how many of you guys have landline. I do. But the most of the time, I won't answer the phone anymore. Call ID said, this number is whatever. And most of the time that number is just, I don't know those people. Let them rain, get down so much. I'm glad God is not that way. He hears the prayers. So many things are going on this past week. So many people were in distress. Psalmist said the same thing. In the sorrow, death has compassed my heart. In the pain, in the trouble and sorrow, what does he do? He complained to the people. In the haste, all men are liars. Pointing out to the other people's fault does not help anything. Sure, I have fault. Sure, I made a mistake. You can pick on my mistake all day, all night. That does not help a thing. I do that sometimes. I put myself in the guilt. But my guilt should be paid on the cross. Amen. God said, His sacrifice, the blood of Jesus Christ, that cleansed everything. No more guilt to remember, but the praise unto God. Because He hears the prayers. He takes all the supplication. That is my God. That is your God. Psalmist said, deliver my soul from death. Oh, death is strong. Oh, death is take over the life. If you ask those funeral service going to have Tuesday, visitation is Monday. Ask those people how powerful it is. But that power is gone because of the God said so. It says, deliver my soul from death. Then deliver my eyes from the tears. My feet from falling. Lord God, help me. Lord God, I call your name. Because none of them upon the earth is there none living on this side of eternity. There's none can help but our God Himself. So the God, what shall I do? I will take up the cup of salvation. Take up the cup of salvation. Understood my life is with you, Lord. Cup of salvation. And call upon the name of the Lord. When the darkness comes, when I do not know what is happening, I call your name. God said. I will pay my vows unto the Lord now in the presence of all people. We still live in this side of eternity. Yes, it is eternity. Until we cross over the Jordan, we are this side. But we have to choose. Let's open the Mark chapter 5. This is the healing of the woman with blood, of issue of blood. 12 years she suffered and came to Jesus. You can find in Matthew, Mark, and Luke, 3 books. But I chose the book of Mark. Mark chapter 5, verse 25. And there was a woman who had a discharge, the blood for 12 years, and who had suffered much under many physicians, and had spent all that she had, was no better than the girl was. 12 years of suffering. 12 years of doctor's appointment, going to the different hospital, lab work, treatment after treatment. She said, instead of getting better, got worse. Verse 27, she had heard the report about Jesus and came up behind him. This is the point of Jesus' ministry. Jesus was on the way to heal this little girl. Desperately sick. Matter of fact, on the way, this people thought the little girl was dead. Many people were surrounding Jesus Christ. And this lady was just sick for 12 years. Don't have any hope. So only hope is Jesus walking out. Nobody to talk to. Nobody to help her. But she barely came close enough to touch his garment. Verse 27, she had heard the report about Jesus and came up behind Jesus in the crowd and touched his garment. For she said, if I touch even his garment, I will be made whole. And immediately, for the blood dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of her disease. Mark is so good about this timetable. It just immediately, that's a famous word of Mark. Immediately, instantly. But the same moment, when it touched, healed. Just like when I called 1980, I don't know anything, but I call Jesus Christ because I cannot live anymore without you. And immediately he picked me up, gave me the new life. That's the moment. She felt all the disease gone. How wonderful it is. The Bible did not stop there. Verse 30 said that Jesus, perceiving in himself that power had gone out from him, immediately turned about in the crowd and said, "Who touched my garment? Who touched my garment?" I think I preached this many, many times. When Jesus asks a question, or if God asks you a question, it's always a trick question. Because all-knowing God is not looking for the answer, but all-knowing God is asking something. You better be careful what your answer is. Look at all the surrounding people saying. His disciples said to Jesus, "You see the crowd pressing around you, and yet you say, 'Who touched me?' All the people bumping into you, and all the people try to just going all over the place. And what do you mean, who touched me?" It's sad ministry. There are 1,000 people attending church. We are few attending church. Every Sunday morning, the people go to church. But how many people actually touch Jesus? Jesus Christ was surrounded by this many, many people. And Jesus had to ask, "Who touched me?" Verse 33. But the woman, knowing that what had happened to her, came in fear and trembling, fell down before Jesus, told him the whole truth. She told him the whole truth. So that Jesus said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made thee whole. Go in peace, be healed of your disease. You are healed." But the psalmist said, we are living on this side. We start with those liars. We start with those peoples. We start with all the people surrounding Jesus Christ. How can I touch Jesus? Only the garment. Let me touch the garment of Jesus. It's in our heart. This woman said in her heart, "If I touched even his garment, I would be healed." Yes, healing is in God's hand. Yes, all good things is come from in God's hand. But you have to have faith. You have to call. Not only call. Let's put the feet. Get closer to Jesus Christ. And raise your hand and touch Him. Because Jesus is still with me. Same Jesus spoke to Peter. Same Jesus spoke to Saul. Made a change to Paul. Same Jesus is waiting on you. Let's all stand. That's all of this accomplished. Pain of hell got hold of home. I found trouble. Then I called upon your name, O Lord. So let us call.